Hi, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel today. So I'll be taking you on motion lines effects. Okay, those lines that when you create them using After Effects software, it begins to dance on your system. Okay, I'm going to show you how to create them. Okay, and then add other beautiful lines too along with it, so that on your own you can be able to create it on your own. All right, this is my video. I have added a short clip concerning what I'm about to teach you right now. So just have a look at it and then you can follow me all through, and let's do this together. Let's go, guys. So as usual, you open your After Effects software. New composition. The only thing I'm going to change here is the color background. Can change it to any color of my choice. So you can do the same, all right? Okay, to black. And then we'll okay it. Now, the next thing you will do is to go to your pen tool. Pen tool. On the upper side of your screen, under the view, you will see your pen tool. You click on it and you drop one on the left hand side of your system, and then you press your shift key and drop another so that the line will be a straight line. You can click on your fill. We don't want fill on this. And stroke. After you have done this, you go to Effect and you click on Distort. Under the Distort, you can see Wave Warp. You click on Wave Warp. And then when you click on the Wave Warp, on the left hand side of your system, you will notice that there is a drop of all whatever you need to do under the Wave Warp. Okay, so let's go, guys. You click on the watch toggle, okay, and then you can change the wave type to any of these. You have the square. You can see when you change it to square, what you have on your screen changes. Triangle, sawtooth. Let me fit it to the screen, 100% screen. So we'll see cycle, semi-cycle, on cycle. So you can actually change your wave type to any one that you want. Okay, let's try cycle then. Then you go to your wave height. You can change it. You can see that it's changing. Okay. Your wave width. So you can see the effect of what you are doing. You can see the effect. Okay, so you can also go to your direction and change the direction of the movement. All right. Then you can also increase your wave speed. And then your phase. Let's see spinning. Spinning can do all edges. All edges. And then your phase, Let's see what the face does. You can see what the face does. All right. Okay. Now I want to replicate this into 3 places. So copy it and paste. Copy again, Ctrl C and Ctrl V. So this is the first one, which we just did. Okay, and then the second and the third. So you can now change to any color of your choice. And this. Okay. Can change to any color of your choice. So let's say we have these 3 different colors. Then let me shift my work environment. So the first layer, layer 1. So let's make some effects on them too. Anchor point of layer 1. Okay. We want it to move this direction. Okay, and then the same anchor point can go up. Okay. Then position can start from there and move right. And you go down again, something can just play along with it anyhow you want to do yours. Scaling. So the scaling can come this way. Okay, so rotation, if you want you can add your rotation, but let's see how it goes. So this is how rotation goes. Okay, but there's no need of that for me, so it depends on what you want. You can add your rotation. So we're done with the first wave warp. We're done with the effect on the wave warp. So we'll go to the second layer and do the same. So the same way we did the first layer. I can move it that way too. Position. And change your position however you want yours to go. Scale. scale from here to this place. Okay, I don't need rotation, so I go to the next one, which is the third layer. Transform, anchor point, position can start from here. Move to this place. Okay, scale, scale can start from here and move to this place. So let's play this and see what we have achieved. So it's rendering. All right, while that is going on, you can also go to, since we've done some wave movement on the layer 1 and yet to do on layer 2 and 3, so we can go to layer 2 and do some wave movement there. Okay, let's see. I think it affected, okay, what we did actually affected all the whole layers. Yeah, let's play it and see then how our result is. You can actually shift it, you know, so that it will come out in different styles. So you can see the results of what we just did now. Okay, now the wave is warping, the wave is moving. Okay, so on your own you can actually choose any wave type of your choice. You can move the direction you want to move your wave warp. Okay, you can either move it right, move it left, up or down, any of your choice, as far as you just followed the footsteps of the way I taught you. All right, so let's add graphic text on it. So the same way, you go to your text and click. So we want to add text on it. So on your right hand side of your system is where your characters on how you want your text to appear. So you can find them on this side of your laptop. And then you can change whatever that you need to change here. All right, I feel it's okay for me. And then you come down to this place. Under the text, you can see transform. You can change the anchor point to move this way. Okay, and then your position of your text. Can scale it. It's a pity that this is still going to take another time of rendering, but we got to do it. Okay, then you come to the rotation. Can change it. Rotation can be 1. Remember, this is rendering. Okay, this is rendering, and then after the rendering, we'll now play it and see the output of our work. This is a little bit faster, so please exercise some patience. Play, and let's see. So you can see how it has turned out to be. Beautiful, right? Yes, I know. It's very beautiful. Thank you. So on this note, you can actually add more lines effects. Okay? You can add more lines effects on it. Lines effect could come in a straight line, it could come in cycles, it could come in rectangles, in any form you can add to it. Now let's go, let me show you something else you can add to it. Now let's remove the eyes. You are no more seeing it, right? Good. Let's go to rectangle 2. You can see the rectangle 2. Click on it. You can work with any of all these. Rectangle 2, rounded rectangle 2, ellipse 2, polygon 2, and star 2. But let's work with the star 2. Let's see the star 2. So this is shape 4 now. So this is poly star 3. So let's work with the star 3 and see how it goes. Can move it to this point. That's the 3rd star. Okay, to this point. But while on, can move it to this point. But while on that, let's reduce it a little. So this is the 2nd star. Can move it this way. Move this and this one. So the other star, can reduce them to the size that you want. Okay, take this up, and then this one stays here. All right, now let's see. Remember, we're working with poly star 3, and this is poly star 3. So the position, can change the position to from that point to this point. Okay, now the scaling, can choose to start your position, your scaling from any point that you want it. All right, sorry, this is a little too big, so you can scale. So that's for scaling. I don't want to do scale. So you can do that of rotation. Can start your rotation from there and move it to this side. So you can see the rotation. You can rotate how many times you want it. Then we can change colors too. So we're done with poly 3. So we go to the 2nd poly star. poly 2. So you do the same way you did in poly 1. You can do the same way. You can see that it's almost off the box, so you can adjust it back into the box. Okay, then we do the scaling. You can see the scaling. So rotation 2. Can do your rotation. Okay, so that is for poly star 2. So you go to the next poly, which is poly star 1, and replicate the same thing you did on 1 and 2. Remember, transform poly star. There's you're not going to transform poly star. That is where I was doing all this effect. All right. Okay, so move to your position. Your scaling. You can scale in and out. And then your rotation 2, the same way you did in poly 1, poly 2, and 3. You can do the same here. Okay. Now let's see. You can see now how they appeared to look. Let's see, let's increase the stroke of this one to maybe, okay, let's increase the stroke to, you can see as you're increasing the stroke, the star is increasing in size. Okay, let's do the same here. And this one too. No, that's too much. Okay, so let's play and see. It's rendering. This is layer 4. You can work on the layer 4. If you're not satisfied with the outcome, you can work on poly star 3. I'm sure this is poly star 3. So if you're not satisfied with transform poly star 3, please, you can do the transformation here. Okay, Good. And this, if you're not satisfied with the size, you can also increase the strokes here to your taste. All right, now let's play and see. Now you can see the result of what we have done. So while this is wrinkling, you know, while they are wrinkling, you can open up the other layers to see how everything will come out. This is everything that we have done, okay? So I just opened up the eyes so that everything can come together, and let's see how it is. It's rendering. If you feel the colors are not okay for you, you can actually change the colors to your taste. Please know that these colors are just my own choice, okay? You can also choose your own choice. I can change them, okay? It's just however I want it to appear. That is the way it will appear. All right, so let's hold on for the rendering so we can see the result of everything that we have done. All right, so you can see it has finished rendering. So you can see that it has finished rendering, and you can see the results of what we did, okay? So I want to start all over to play it so we can see how everything is. All right, let's say I want to off the wave lines, the cycle wave lines. Let me off it. Okay, now let's play it and let's play the others and see. So when you off the other ones you did and you want this to come out, this is exactly how it's going to look. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's also rendering in the process. That's why it's kind of slow. All right, so you can see how so easy it is to make or create a lines effect. All right, so there's something else I want to also add to this, so let's go. Let me show you guys. Now let me off all layers and then create this. I want to try the ellipse too. I'll change it to white. Okay. And then can increase it to 250. Can increase to 250. Can increase to any number that you want. 150, 100, depends on the size that you want it. All right. So you go to, that's your layer 5. Shape layer 5. So you go to your content. You can see add by the side of the content. You click and add trim parts. Okay, trim parts. You go to the trim parts. Under the start, you click on this. You go to the trim parts. Under the start, you click on your toggle watch, and then you want to change the 0% to 100. Okay, back to this place, and you change it to 0. You can see the result of what we just did. The start of your trim part. Or no, first and foremost, you click on your watch stop toggle on the end, and then you move it to 50. You can see that because of it has divided into 2. That's 50 is half part of your cycle. You can shift this. And then you bring it to this side again, and you write 100. Press enter. So that when you play it, this is the way it's going to appear. Okay. Now if you are not okay with it, you can actually move. You can actually take this. Since this is 100 already, you can change it to 50. Let's see. Let's change this to 50. 50. Let's see how it will appear. Let's undo this. Let me make it okay. Now you go to content and click on add. You will see trim parts. You click on your trim parts, and then under the trim part, you click on start toggle watch, so that your movement will start from this point where your keyframe is for the start. You can change it to 100. Let's see. And you bring it down to this place, and then you change it to 50. Okay. Come under the end, you click on the stopwatch toggle under the end. You can change it to 50, and then change this to 100. Let's see how it works. Can adjust it. If you are not okay with it, adjust it to by shifting the keyframes. Okay. So you can see how it's appearing. All right. So that's for the trim parts. Then you go under the trim parts, you will see transform. You go under your transform, click. So under the anchor point, click on your watch stop toggle, and then you move your point from that particular keyframe maybe to any keyframe of your choice. You can move it to this side. And then your position, move your position from here to here. Okay, scale, you can scale if you want to this point, you can scale it if you want. Okay, the rotation, you can do your rotation from that point to this point. You can see it's wriggling. Okay, now with all this, you can also duplicate this particular layer to up to 3. Let's try it. Copy and paste. Okay, this is 5 and 6. So let's move and see. You can move it this way. That's 5, and then it is 6. You can move it this way. So let's do one more. Control, copy, and you paste. You can move it this way. And then adjust. All right, so the 3 shapes has been placed on your screen. So let's see how we are going to wrangle this all together. Now, under shape layer 5, you go to content. Under the content, you see ellipse 1. Then under the ellipse 1, you're going to see transform ellipse 1. Under transform ellipse 1, you're going to see rotation. Okay, want to wiggle this effect we did. So under that rotation, you click on your stopwatch toggle. You alt on your keyboard. You press Alt on your keyboard, and then you click on your stopwatch toggle. Okay, those numbers are going to change to red. When they change to red, you will see a space provided for you to type wiggle, WI. As you're typing, you see that the wiggle will come out. Double click on it. Then inside the box, you can type 2 or 1, 50. But I want to type 2, 100. So that the wiggle can be a little bit fast. All right. Now let's see. So you can see how they all appear. So the same thing you can do to 6. We just did 5. So content, ellipse 1, transform ellipse 1. You click on your rotation, halt, stopwatch toggle. Then you wiggle, double click on it, 2,100. Okay, do the same thing in layer 7. Ellipse, transform ellipse 1, alt, rotate, wiggle, 2,100. Okay, so let's see how it goes. So you can actually shift this so that everything does not come together, comes differently. So let's see. So it's wriggling. So you see how it appeared. So I want to change colors too, just like I did the other ones. So I can change this to layer 6, and then layer 5. Let's see layer 5. So I'm sure you really understood everything that I taught you on today's topic. Okay, so if you have any question at all you want to ask, please do not hesitate to ask me any question. Or if in any way you're confused during this teaching, please do not hesitate to also ask me so I can take you back to wherever you want me to help you. It remains Adugochi Nwasowa. I want to use the opportunity to appreciate those who have subscribed to my YouTube channel. And if you are yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel, please encourage me by subscribing to my YouTube channel. So that whenever I post new videos, you will be the first person that will be notified on any videos I have posted online. Thank you so much for the time you have spent with me today. I hope to see you some other time. Bye.